Beautiful souls. Soul dancer, the white dragon here. I'm so grateful for these avatars because they are definitely hide my sleepy face, etc. Just before I go do my meditation, I had to share this. Every one of you, regardless of your age, must accept that you are a girl. That girl lives inside of you and is never going away. That girl, when she is triggered, you react. You act up. Anything that you want to deal with, look at your reaction and then go to your little girl inside of you, your little Catherine, your little Sylvia, your little Jacqueline. Anything that causes you to react is a big hint that it's your inner girl that is reacting. Simple stuff, complicated stuff, mediocre stuff that you, the adult, believe you have either dealt with or that is insignificant. It is not insignificant to a child. Why do I bring this up? Because this is my, what's today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is my third day at this business training. Because I've never attended any before. Well, not like this. This is a serious deep dive. Yesterday, I was teary all day. I felt confused. I felt angry. I didn't feel as if I could speak the truth and participate fully because it's getting deeper. Because this is all about business training for women and how we react, how we act, and how connected we are to our emotions. So I say that to say this. I recognized, and I got the proof in visions early this morning, that in fact, I am slicing into the permafrost. We all have it. Once you don't deal with your shit, your shadow side, you got it. You got it. I've been doing this now for consciously for 2-3 years, consciously working on my shadow side. And it's JT Maxx or TD Maxx or whatever his name is, fantastic man, who called it, a businessman who called it the permafrost because he had to deal with his shit to get to where he is in 10 years as a billionaire. So I say that to say this. The permafrost is where all our pain, our hidden patterns, our false beliefs, and anything else that is hindering you and I from moving forward smoothly, despite the challenges and the bumps, because there has to be in order for us to grow. Those are the things that are hindering us from moving forward. Those are the things that create the stupid thoughts. We say stupid. The child doesn't think it's stupid. Those are the things that cause us to react, to not be open. And it is our woman, our feminine side that has and englobes all of the emotion, the intuition. Nothing's wrong with that. Accept. It is so important to accept your vulnerability. I mean, it took me years, people, to get here because my masculine side was so very strong, because I was forced into a role of an adult by the time I was, 10 years old, 11 years old, to take care of myself, going to school, taking care of the house, taking care of my mother, who was never 100% up there, and my 4 siblings. So and solving every single problem that she posed or presented, questions that she asked, etc. So it has taken me decades to release my masculine side and step into my feminine side. I am so very grateful for that suicidal depression on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the psychiatric ward, to 1 being, okay, you can deal with it, just go act it out. I was a 9. And this is from the lips of my Jungian psychologist. And she partnered with a medical doctor, because in Switzerland, psychologists were not authorized to prescribe medication. I refused to take medication because, as I told her, I was terrified that I would never leave the hospital, so I refused hospitalization as well. All of this to say that it is the best thing that ever happened to me that year, because that is what brought out my feminine side. It was terrifying. It is what, my hand is shaking. It is what brought out my vulnerability. All of the things that I couldn't share. Jimmy, I do not give readings in the morning, and there is a post on my page which says that I am unavailable until 1 April. So, be vulnerable, ladies. It's normal and natural. That, I was going to say something else. That is what brings out our feminine. That is what underlines our feminine. That is what makes us who we are as women. So my confusion, my teariness, my anger, the anger was at myself. I mean, I pretended that it was aimed at other people. There is nothing wrong in being a girl. That is who we are. Embrace it. This is why women in corporate, and I was in corporate, WHO is a corporation, the World Health Organization, bureaucracy up the wazoo, and I excelled at it. That brings out your masculine side as well. But we are not men. When we try to act as males, not men, when we try to act as males, when we step into that male side, we lose something in the translation. We are uncomfortable. We are even more aggressive. There's nothing wrong in aggression. You know, I have no problem with that. We have to know, ladies, when it is necessary. We, you and I as women can never, listen carefully, can never beat, not physically, a man at being masculine. We were all brainwashed by society, by our culture, by the misogynistic men to believe that we had to act as men in a corporate role as executives. Total bullshit. Because it is our fingers, our fingers on the pulse of a situation that is our strong point, that we can tap into what really a problem is, what its depth, in order to come up with a healing solution that encompasses everything and everyone. There is nothing wrong in being a girl. I repeat, accept this. It's not about being immature. It's all about being a woman. So, go ahead, slice into that permafrost, expose the dark, expose the shadow, embrace it. Don't stifle those emotions. Admit it and be who you are. Vulnerable. There is nothing wrong with that as well. And take it from me, at 63, it's not worth blocking it out. It doesn't matter. It is irrelevant who feels uncomfortable. Tell your story. Be upfront, open, and embrace who you are, ladies. That is your superpower. Let no one tell you the contrary. Okay, I went on a bit too long, so I'm going to say ciao. I'm off again.